Bolo! All right, so I'm gonna show you guys my production stand over here, what I got on my rack and how I use everything. Some of you guys are curious about it, so I thought I'll make a quick video on it so I can show you guys what I got over here and what I use, and hopefully it'll be informative to you. So let's get to it. Okay, so starting out, we have the stand, the keyboard stand, which this is the on stage stand. You can get this off of Amazon. I think it's a little over 200 bucks right now, about 200 to 250, just depending on where you get it from and who's selling it. It's actually a very decent stand for the price, and as you guys can see, it holds everything and it actually looks really good in here. I actually like how this thing looks. Got to take care of some cord management, but we're not worried about that. This thing right here is really good. I've had it since December, and yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I like how you can adjust everything on here. You can adjust everything to height, and it's been a real good stand for all of my equipment. This right here is the MPCX. Some of you guys know about this, some of you guys don't, so I'm gonna go ahead and explain it anyway. But this is basically what controls everything. This is the brains of the whole operation. This controls all of the keyboards, and basically I've been using MPCs for a very long time, and even when I got this, it was very easy to use, because if you use one MPC, you can pretty much use all of them. Well, maybe not. I think the 4000 was a little issue, but other than that, most of the MPs are very good. So basically, this controls basically all the MIDI that goes on with the keyboards, and all of the audio that runs from out of the keyboards run into the MPC, and either I'll sample the audio in there, or I will send the audio from the MPC to the computer so it can be recorded in through an audio interface into the computer. But yes, this is the MPCX. A lot of people now are using the 1, or they're using the MPC Live 2, or the MPC Keys 61 that already has their own built-in sounds, but I like this better. I like how this is with me and with my keyboards. Now, if I do get the MPC 61, I'm not getting rid of my keyboards. I don't know about that. But yeah, this is the brains of the operation. This is what controls everything. And yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. What's underneath here is the Roland FA06, the limited black edition. This thing is beautiful. I'm not getting rid of this no time soon, because a lot of people do not have this keyboard, and it sounds really good. I got this keyboard almost 2 years ago, and I've made a lot of songs with it, and it is just really dope, and it's just a very good centerpiece to the studio. It has a plethora of sounds in it. It sounds really, really, really good, and I've probably placed about 3 or 4 records using this keyboard, and it pretty much paid itself off literally within a month. So yeah, this keyboard is really cool. I don't use it as much because of the next keyboard I'm going to talk about, but if you need you a solid keyboard that looks good and does the job without too much hassle, this keyboard will do the job for you. Okay, it's very simple to set up, no issues. Only thing I don't like about it, it doesn't have a touch screen, but other than that, it is a very good keyboard, and you can use this to make some great stuff. It has some great sounds in this keyboard, and I'm not giving this one up no time soon. All right, the next addition to the family is the Roland Phantom 06. This is the new Phantom series right here, the O series. I got the 61 key, and this thing is amazing. This is basically the big brother to the Roland Phantom 06. That's why they look very, very similar. So if you do get the 06, you'll be fine, but I recommend getting this Phantom because the sounds in here are incredible. The natural sounds, the pianos, the strings, the guitars sound amazing. The synth sounds in here are very, very, very good. But to be honest with you, I actually like the synth sounds inside of the Roland FA06 they just have a crunchier sound to them. The ones in here are very clean. The ones in the Phantom are very clean. The ones in the FAO6 have a little bit of a dirtier sound to them. But this keyboard is amazing, very amazing. Like I said before, it has a touch screen. You can record, you can sample on both of the keyboards, and it has a new thing now where basically everything is done using scenes on here. So if you tap on that, you can see right there that all you do is you basically do everything in scenes. You can record in scenes. You can just use it to basically save certain programs and stuff in scenes. This is just a great keyboard that I am very happy that I bought this, because this just makes life so much easier. Now, one thing I like about both of these keyboards is they both have 16 channels on here, so you can use 16 different sounds. You can either use them individually, or you can group up the sounds on here to kind of do like some sound creation or sound design or whatever. And using this along with the MPC, you don't have any problems with like processing slowing down or anything like that, because everything is pretty much independent and it's just being controlled via USB MIDI. So no plug-in problems. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the great thing about using keyboards, is you can just go ahead and pick the sounds and you don't have to wait for anything to load up. They pretty much just load right on up and you're just ready to go. As you guys can see, got two very nice Roland keyboards in here. Now I'm going to show you guys how everything is hooked up. So let me go ahead and pull this back and show you how it's hooked up. All right, so we're at the back of the unit right now. And as you can see, you see USB cords right here. Everything is now USB. It used to be using the MIDI, with some keyboards you still have to use MIDI, but everything now is USB. So basically all I have to do is take a USB cord from the keyboard, which the USB on the FAO6 is right here. As you guys can see, that's the USB input right there. Just run this cord into the MPC, and that's pretty much it. It's connected like that. And then what I do is I take my 1/4" cables, I run my 1/4" cables to the input of the MPC, and it has two inputs on here, actually three, but they have two 1/4" inputs on here, and they have a input for the RCA inputs on there. And I have my FAO6 going through 1 and 2, and I have my Roland Phantom going through 3 and 4 right here. So basically that's how everything is hooked up. Super easy, super simple. And then I have my output leaving here, and I got it going into my little mix rack over there, my little mix over there, and then it goes into the computer from there into the audio interface. So that is pretty much it. As you guys can see, with technology, everything is so much easier now. You don't have to do too much configurations right now, and it's just a dope situation to have keyboards right now. All right, so that's the whole setup. I hope it was informative for you guys who are thinking about getting a setup like this, maybe some keyboards and stuff like that. As you guys can see, it's very simple to set up, very simple to use. It just takes a little bit more time to maybe export the beats and stuff like that. And maybe it might take a little time for you to kind of get used to using keyboards along with the MP or whatever you're going to use to control the keyboards. But I'm telling you guys right now, the sound is incredible, and I am very happy with what I have right now. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope it was informative to you. And like I always say, peace out.